The amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is a big step up, kid.
You can set me free or bang me up. Stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do? You can set me free or bang me up. Stop torturing me, tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, but the jury's changed. And the judge is she, not he, still they all look the same to me, yeah. It's just like it was.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mike Tyson's coming down to the ring now. And what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. David Hayes on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 25 victories, including 23 knockouts and only 1 defeat. Coming out of London, David the Haymaker Hayes.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. You got to watch out for that left hand. David Hay is so dangerous in so many ways, but that left hand especially. David Hay's got to deal with a cut cheek. Comes right back at him with a left hand. You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play against Tyson?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're a back of Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how vulnerable he is mentally. And a frustrating style like this can really bring that vulnerability out.
A big hook to the head by David Hay. Halfway through round number 1. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Up top with the quick hooks. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Headshot lands, was a hook. Nice strike after catching one by David Hay. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And he engages in the clinch. This is the punch that David Haye tries to set up time and time again. He's always targeting that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Tyson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could be, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Throw them in there.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. You see him holding on. Tyson's rocked by that punch. Solid left hand to the head. Look at this swarming attack. Tyson's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
David Haye's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Oh, he's scoring upstairs well. Good hooks landing by Mike Tyson. Tyson's knifed down with a hook to the body. Halfway through round number 2. Zones in on that overhand right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Good double jab by Mike Tyson. David Haye smashed by a hook. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Mike Tyson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Turns over that hook upstairs. Mike Tyson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Big left hand from Iron Mike. The combo lands upstairs. 10 clicks of the talk. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? And that's the end of round 2. David Haye's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Super 2-punch. Tyson's absorbing a left hand. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
David Haye's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. See how he targets that hook? And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Tyson's armor penetrated that time with a hook to the body. David Haye's coming up big here early on in the fight, because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Watch the hook. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. David Haye's getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Return to sender, he gives him back one of his own. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see, a good combination punch by Mike Tyson. impactful right hand by David Haye. Now here's what I like about David Haye. He puts his punches together. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Mike Tyson. And this round comes to an end.
Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe. Good. Listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught it. I know.
Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep moving.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Unable to score with the hook. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Flush right hand to the head. Not much action as he just ties up.
Keep moving.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through round number 4. Right back to the midsection. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by David Haye. Little head hunting with the left. Oh, good exchange there. Up top with the right hand. Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David Haye. Nice work. Not able to land the uppercut. They both decide to bring it. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Tyson's not sticking to his style at all. He got away from what had gotten him in trouble. Remember, he was rocked earlier.
Yeah, it's like being in the Grand Prix. You know, you're in that race, and all of a sudden you pull into the pit and you say, you know what, I got to change my tires. You know, I'm just not getting traction out here. You know, I almost went into a wall. Well, he's changing his tires, changing his plan.
David Haye scoring with that right hand.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep them away. Okay, listen. Body and head. Body and head. Double up your punches. Body.
Oh, what a whiff by David Haye. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. David Hayes is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Nice job snapping those jabs by Mike Tyson. Fires off that hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tyson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Tyson's got to find a way to switch things up here, Teddy. He's a brawler, but these middle rounds are proving that that's not the way to go here.
No, but he doesn't know any other way. I don't think he has a choice.
Oh, what an exchange! Tyson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Work
10 seconds to go in this round. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And that does it for this round. We've seen this all night long. Headshots coming in against him. Tyson's defense is just not up to speed here.
Now, Joe, and it hasn't been, as you just said, all night long. It's getting late in the game now, and I think it's getting to the point where the referee has to start looking at the possibility, and even a corner, of stopping this fight.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a shot. What a clean left hand that was that knocked him down.
One, 2, 3, 4. Hurry up, get up!
Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. He dazed his opponent that time with that power punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tyson's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Boy, David Haye, with his size and his leverage, when he lands that hook, you know it. And so does Haye. He's got a big smile on his face. Big right hand. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop him. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Hits him in the mug with the right. And we come to the end of the round. David Haye's cleverness has really shown up here tonight. He's been just outsmarting his opponent, hitting these headshots, doing it from range. If this is the turnaround towards the end of this fight, how will it happen?
Well, what he has to do, his opponent has to start timing his jab a little bit. You know, there's two ways to take away your opponent's jab if it's controlling range. One is with your own jab, the other is with the right hand. Start chucking right hands open. Make him a little afraid of using that jab.
That's a forceful jab by David Haye. David Haye's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, get up, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. David Haye's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, David the Haymaker Haye.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ring.